We have a man doing the house. Give him a hand. Welcome to the 10K club, buddy.
Thanks,
High five. Dude,
thanks.
honestly, I'm really proud of you, man. You smashed it up. So look, what was the biggest problem that you had before you started with us? Why did you choose to join our program?
Yeah, the biggest problem I had is like um, to put in place a system, like to put in place something strong to be able to reproduce the same results. So, like since I've started since 2019 my coaching business. I have made 10K in 2020, but only 1 month,
Mm.
2020. I have made it in 2021 also, 1 month, just before to join COA.
Hmm.
But I've made a long time before I've been able to really have a good system. That's also because I haven't implemented really fast enough.
Mm.
But the thing I really have learned here in COA is how to make it consistent because like it's not it's not just that I went over 10K. It's like that I've made it like 2 or 3 times in a row because
Mm.
since in August I already have 10K. Like
Mm.
it's 11 of August. I already made 10K. So I made it in end of June, like in July and in August. So it's like something has changed. And the thing that has really changed for me is the system and how to make it really predictable
Yeah,
to
nice.
have sufficient leads and to be able to have all the phone calls that I want.
Yeah, and it makes a big difference, and that you're not on your own. I think a lot of people have, can hit it like a one-off, but when it comes to repeatedly having a process, and these are still early days, like when you compound on it and you just work on that, like all we do is the same thing, run an ad into a piece of automated content, get better at the closing, and then scale that up,
Yeah,
and nothing ever gets more complicated than that. And I think in a world today where people are trying to do too many things, they never actually focus on just like one process to attain a client, deliver the result for the client, get better at doing that so that that
yeah,
also becomes easier. And if you do that, you walk away with a process and a system in place that is sustainable and is scalable. So yeah, I
yeah.
appreciate that, man. What do you think out of all of the things that we provide for you has been the most valuable to you? So, for example, some people say just like having the system to follow. Sometimes people say the closer process. Sometimes people say like the ad, the email copy, the funnels. Sometimes people say the live support. Sometimes people say the forum in which you can get your question answered straight away. What do you think is best? What have you found the most valuable?
Yeah, for me, I can say a lot of things, but for me, what has really made the difference is the sales goals, like the sales goals with Dave
Mm.
that you recently had, because since I was in COA, I had the process, I had everything, and I had enough leads coming in, but like I was losing a lot of opportunities on the sales call, and
Yeah,
I was not able to fix it.
yeah,
I think it was not really sufficient to come in the clinic with you because I could ask one question, but I really couldn't really get where were the wrongs, the
the blobs.
yeah the blind spots and stuff. So I didn't know it was really the sales goals because I thought the sales goals was okay. I thought yeah maybe I had to change this, and I have changed some other things, and it was not the real problem.
Yeah, nice.
So
I mean, getting
yeah,
awareness getting awareness on your consultation call. Very, very few people do that in the market.
Exactly.
And it's, yeah, man, it's a massive game changer, because you start to realize validating your offer is the ability to sell the offer. And so as you get stronger on your ability to sell, then the offer gets better. And then the offer gets better, it's easier to get a converting ad. And, you know, therefore it's easier to get a better quality client who's easier to get the result. And then the whole thing gets stronger by understanding how to sell more efficiently. And we live in a world today where, you know, everyone who wants to be a coach wants to help people, and that's amazing. But you can't help someone unless you can sell them, and you can't sell them unless unless you understand their problem. And if you don't understand the problem, then the whole thing falls down. So yeah, dude, I appreciate that. What do you think you'd say to someone that was on the edge of joining clients automation, that was hesitant? I mean, did you have any resistance to joining? Did you have any issues with the price point?
Not at all. Not at all, because I have been in some other programs in the past. You know, I know the price points. I have, and I even have been in a program which was twice the price of POA. So no, the price is really okay. But the thing is, I have done a lot of programs. Okay, so but the thing is, I have never seen a program like this really. It's more than a year now that I'm in COA, and I would really like to continue with you, because the thing is, the process is so much clearer. That's simple. Just give you an example. For example, for the Facebook ads, I have never spent like time on ads, because you gave so much simple process to put the Facebook ads. That's just crazy. So I've never spent time on ads, because I have written like one time the quick click ad, and you just change it whether it's for live webinar or an automated webinar. But I was spending too much time like, okay, to look for what to say and how to say it. And so the one simple click ad is working for more than a year, and it's bringing always enough leads. So that's just amazing. Crazy. So it's a gain of time, because I've spent my time like more on phone calls and more on how to change other processes. But so
yeah, I mean, when I designed the ad process, I looked at a lot of other programs in the market, and most people in our space teach too much around it. And you know, they've you know, like, it's all very well, they want to demonstrate how much they know by teaching you 80 variations of ads. And when you actually really think about it, no one wants to do 80 variations of an ad. You just need one ad. We do the same process. We stick to one ad, and once it's converting at scale, that's it. We don't change it, so that you focus down on just getting quality leads and closing more clients, rather than spending your life trying to tweak an ad. It's like, yeah. So yeah, I'm excited that you said that. You know, I appreciate that you appreciate that, because it, you know, like, it is a game changer when people realize actually you don't need 700 variations. You don't need to have a total understanding of it. You can just follow a really simple process, get one ad up, and then, you know, create some variations as you scale. What would you say to someone that was on the edge of joining?
Like, man, I have never seen a program like this where you can find exactly what you have to do all the way.
Nice.
And on the top of that, you have all the people in the program, like you and all your team, like so kind and so I'm not finding the word, but you're here for everyone. Like, you're not just like, you don't want just to have a lot of people in your program. It's like everyone can feel your presence. Everyone can feel that you're here for them.
That's nice.
And that's just amazing, because a lot of programs out there, once you get in there, you're forgotten. You just have to follow the videos and stuff, but nobody is there for you when you really need. I mean, do you remember the call we made like 2-3 months ago when I was broke. It's like it was 5 years ago. It was only 2-3 months ago. I was broke, man. And
Yeah.
you allowed me to join the program with only $200. Like I said, I was crying after the call. I was crying like, man, these guys are amazing.
Oh, appreciate that,
So
dude. Yeah, we care, man. Like we come from a space where we are different in terms of, like we have grown our own offers using the same process, and we still have our own offers, and we have over the years, I've had many coaching offers, and people have always asked me, how do I get clients for those offers? So that's how Clients and Automation was born. So, I am a one-to-one, I started as a one-to-one coach. I am a coach full-time myself, and therefore I empathize with people going through that journey, because it frustrates me when I see people online doing things that they don't need to do, and it is very confusing. So, like we spend a lot of time. We're about to do Clients Automation 9.0, and that is the accumulation of another 1,000 clients feedback to make it even simpler. It's 12 of my team members who've been working at it. It's going to be amazing. And we the reason we have like personalized touch points and one-to-one touch points is because we want people to actually utilize it and get an ROI, and to realize that actually it's not that difficult to do. So look, man, I appreciate you, Amadou. You're an amazing client. It doesn't work without amazing people like yourself, because from day one when you jumped in, you were coachable, easy, and which means that it's easier for you to attract clients as well. So I've noticed over the years that, and you'll notice this too with your clients, the easier people are, the less conflict they have within themselves, the more coachable they are, the easier they are to be around, the more successful they become, because they've got less internal conflict, less issues internally. So I'm really excited for the next steps of your journey. Privileged to be part of your wonderful journey. So let's get you clear on the next steps, so we can put another 0 in that 10K, and so we can start hitting 100K. Let's go, buddy.